What is up, everybody? My name is Dane Thompson. Welcome back to another episode of BurnDown. So today we're gonna play with the Maliboom a little bit. I finished up work a little bit early. I'm working on stripping the Mustang down, and it's 105, 104, 105 today. I have my little cooler on me, but the problem I was having, I quit like an hour or so early, is I gotta wear the respirator and the goggles to run the little strip wheel, clean strip wheel. And then with it being so hot, it just makes it miserable. So I was like, you know what? I'll just kind of call it a little bit early. I got some parts we'll throw on here. I'll fire up the fan when the camera's not running, so it'll just blow on me. So it's not too bad when the fan's running, but once you suffocate yourself with a dirty mask and some goggles, definitely not fun. So what we're gonna do today, enough complaining from me, we are going to install the QA1 coilovers that I showed you guys that we got, and it's supposed to be, again, this is supposed to be a kit, 12-inch springs, and then here are the shocks. Give you a peek real quick. Woo, look at that, fancy. So this is supposed to be bracket, like hardware bracketry to mount in my car, and I have a 9-inch, but what I did is I actually kept the original mounts in the original location, and then I shortened the rear end because I wanted to run a bigger tire at some point. So you can see how close the shock is, especially on this side. That side, we got a little bit of wiggle room. That one will probably be fine, but this one, you can see that thing is right there, so that's probably gonna be an issue. So what I'm gonna do is we'll pull the shocks out, I'll assemble them, and then we'll get these brackets out, and I'll kind of give you guys a play-by-play. Maybe we'll do a little bit of time-lapse when I'm under there struggling or whatever. So let's assemble these things. I'll bring you back, show you what they look like, and then we'll open these brackets together and kind of eyeball it and see if we think things are going to work out or not. Here they are with the coils, the spring installed. Got a bunch of anti-seize on stuff. It says in the instructions you got to put, I use this, it says the Permatex stuff, but this is what I had. You got to put it on the threads and then on this little thrust washer. I'll probably get the bearing at some point, but I didn't order it. It's optional. I can always just upgrade that later on, especially if I decide to change like spring or whatever. We'll go from there. So these are 130-pound springs. Everything is full loose, and then this is right where it holds this in place. Any looser, then I can take everything apart. So I opened this piece, which should be the bracketry. So let's see what they got. And I kind of watched this on the internet already. Not sure if it's the same style brackets. More stickers. That same style bracketry that I saw on the internet. So maybe different, but we'll find out. So let's see. Driver's side, passenger side. Yeah, I think this is the same deal. So I don't know if these are gonna work out for me. So this one's not bad. So up there's a pocket in there. It just goes in the top, and then that'll capture this. So this one will work out. These ones though, possibly. So it looks like it sets it off to the side more. In. So as where my shock used to stick off here. So if we look at it, so see where the shock sticks off, it's real close to the wheel. Maybe this piece, if it just bolts down, it's shorter, and then it hangs it off to the right or left, which it looks like it's doing right here, we will be money. That will help and work out great. So let me pull the old stuff out. We'll jack this thing up and we'll struggle with it. Throw you guys down a time lapse, and you can kind of watch me screw around with this thing, and then hopefully that bracket fits in there. That would be really cool if I don't have to modify or weld stuff up or drill crazy holes or whatever. Alright, before we really get rolling, I do want to say the quality of this stuff is actually pretty darn good. It looks like it's possibly laser cut because it's real smooth. It's all drilled out. These ones, it looks like they register it, by sliding it in here before they weld it up, so that way everything should, in theory, be where it is supposed to be. And then they have like a nice zinc plated finish. It's kind of shiny. So, and then it looks like they give you all kinds of hardware to get everything bolted and done, which is funny. It seems like a lot of hardware, but I guess we'll figure this out. And then these must be spacers, I would imagine, for either side of the collar up here. That's what I'm guessing. I haven't looked at the instructions yet, but quality-wise, I'm pretty impressed. QA1, I do have to say that much, so it looks pretty nice. We'll see how the fitment goes. We got those upper brackets mounted, and the one on the passenger side, man, if I didn't have like long fingers, it wouldn't have happened. I don't know. Maybe they have some pointers in the instructions. So this one slides through and you bolt it from the top. Not too bad. Same thing with this one. You can get to both these. This one you can't get to from that side. You got to go all the way back here. And on this side, it's not too bad because you can reach a wrench and you can hit it. This one, yeah, you can see I got all my fuel rails. The factory fuel rail is in the way, and that thing is just deep. I mean, you can see, you know, the factory fuel rail is in the way. You see like the length of my hand. I can't reach that with my fingers, you know, so I had to put one finger through this hole right here and try to hold it. And we got lucky, let's be honest, but it is in, it is done. I'm praying that's the right way that it goes. I looked at the instructions because I don't really want to try to do that again. That was terrible. So let's move forward. Now we got to put these bottom brackets. I'll take this piece off. Hopefully that comes off without me pulling the brakes all apart. On both of these, and then we'll see how we go. Alright, I just want to share this one with you guys. So we got that side drilled. I had to drill this, and then I just now, ow, besides burning myself on that, just now finished drilling this. Let's put a little victory bolt in here. Find the hole. All right. Oh. All right. There it is. Yay. All right. Okay, so I've been under for a little while. Everything is drilled and mounted. Let me crank all that down, tighten it up, and then we'll slide the shocks in. That's it. That's a wrap. Other than setting ride height and all that stuff, we're not going to do that in this video. We'll put it in, maybe kind of set it down, see how it looks, and give you my final thoughts on what I think about this kit and how it all went together. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before I set it down, I don't want to get too far underneath here, but it looks really fancy, and it clears everything nicely. Looks pretty good, although I haven't set ride height, so we're gonna set this thing down, and it's probably, put 2 hands on this guy, probably gonna be in the weeds, lowrider style. Yeah, our bumper's down in the dirt, but check that out. Actually, it's down, but it needs to come up, but not a terrible amount, I don't think, in all reality, but we will see. Man, it looks good. It's freaking low though. All right. Yeah, dude, that thing, it looks killer. And move the old. All right, so yeah, we're probably a little bit low in the back, but it brought it down, and I think we're gonna look sweet. We'll just bring that up just a little bit. I'll have to adjust ride height, scale it again, and then do the math on it and see kind of where we fall. But that's cool, man. It looks good. That thing looks really good low. We'll bring it up a bit, but I want to ride it nice and low like that. It's also going to help with the suspension geometry, because when it's high, the bar angles up in the back and it changes your instant center. So by lowering it, it lowers the instant center and I'm still learning all that stuff, but I know you want a level barb, maybe slightly tilted up. This thing was pretty tall in the back, and I was gonna cut the springs to fix all that, but then we just got excited and got some coilovers, and now we can adjust the ride height. So that's pretty much it. We got the front ones to put on at some point. We'll adjust the ride height and get into all that, but I am beat. It is hot. I probably look like a freaking hot mess, and that is because I am. Thank you guys for coming along, spend your time with me, come along on this journey. Hopefully we can get this thing to hook and book, roll out sooner than later. That is it. Until next time, you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. I'm out.